Hello, hello. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It is almost 7 o'clock, so we are going to get started in 1 minute. I hope you all had a great weekend, a fabulous Sunday. My Sunday was actually extremely good, extremely good. Ken and I went to church. Good morning, Marcia. But it was special. We were invited to my friend's church. I've been friends with her Marcia is her name, for 50 years. Hi, Jean. And today was such a blessing. Her son, Brett, is studying to be a pastor. Hi, Charlene. And he gave the sermon today. Then we shared a lunch at the church with a few of my friends that I know that go there. Hi, Florence. And it was just wonderful to see all the happiness that Brett spread and how proud everybody was. I mean, known him since he was a little boy, and now he's a grown man spreading the word. It's just wonderful. And so Ken and I were invited, so we went, and we're so glad we did. Then I spent some time with my sister-in-law, and then two of my cousins came over. Hi, Carol. Hi, Viola. And visited with my mom and myself. And so it was a day full of great people and great fun. So I'm very, very blessed with this day. I hope your day was blessed as well. Hi, Louise. Hey, Debbie. So I am very, very excited about this Cheerful Daisies sweet bundle stamp set dies. Oh my gosh. I think this is one of my most favorite cards that I've made. Top 10 at minimum, if not more than that. I am so in love with this card. The only thing is I hope that you like it too. You know, I always talk about Stampin' Up, how everything just coordinates so well. Well, these colors just make this set absolutely stunning. So we're gonna flip down. I'm gonna tell you that it's on page 111 of of the upcoming catalog. Hi, Roseanne. Hey, Roz. And you'll be able to find this there. Now, what I'm gonna tell you, hi, Lori, is that on May 1st is the day that I can get a new host code. Hey, Jill. And when I get that host code, you can grab it and place an order for this bundle on May 2nd. If you order this bundle through me, I am going to send you the parts and pieces to make this card. Yes, I am. I love it that much, and I hope you do too. So let's get started and show you what I've got going. All right, let me turn you down. All right, here's the catalog I'm talking about. Hey, Eva, the upcoming annual catalog. So you will find the Cheerful Daisy bundle and suite on page 111. Here's my host code. Hi, Patty. Hi, Linda. Hi, Annie. This is my host code for April. So this is not the host code I'm talking about yet. You have to wait for the May code to order this bundle that I'm going to show you shortly. Okay, so this is April's code. If you want any of the things that are on sale or any of the things that are retiring, hey, Marie, and you're ordering from me and it's under $150 total retail, then you use this host code. One of the items I'm using on this card is a retiring item, so if you don't have it, you might want to jump on that. All right, so you can shop with me at beverleestamps.stampinup.net. And if you know anyone that wants to watch my videos, they can go to YouTube, and here is the channel address there. Any questions, any comments, just want to talk, please email me at mofun44@icloud.com. That's just because I will see it the fastest there. Sometimes I don't go to Messenger for a while. I forget, honestly. So I just like to see if you have any questions or anything. I like to see it right away. Before I get started, also, I want to share you the stack of cards I got for Easter. Am I not one blessed person? I'll tell you. Look at this one. This is from Florence. Isn't that, and her husband, isn't that beautiful? I love that everybody's using these crosses and the doves. It's just Easter perfect for sure. Bright colors. Thank you so much, Florence, for sending us this card. We really, really love it. Then this one, let me see. Can I remember who this one's from? Nope, I couldn't. Oh, my friend Jennifer. Oh my goodness, Jennifer sends me a card. She lives up in the hills up north, and she sends me cards often. She's just a sweetie pie, using those pretty brass butterflies there. Look at this one. Oh, thanks, Florence. Look at this one, Marie. I know this is from Marie because I remember loving it so much. It is beautiful. I love the way she used two sets and combined them together with the Risen stamp set, and I just think that's gorgeous. Feel free to give these ladies hearts. I know you guys are in awe of these cards too. Then look at this, the bright, sunny, fun colors. This one is from Viola and her daughter and her husband. Isn't that great? Another cross. I just love it. Thank you so much for sending these to me, you guys. Look at this beauty. This one I recognize from Debbie and Bill. Yep. And it is absolutely precious. Very, very soft. Very well done. Love it. Another card. This one's from Karen, my manager, if I remember right. Yes, it is. Look at that. The way she used that background stamp. He has risen, the glory, the brightness. I just love it. So thank you all. You decorated our den with your cards that you sent us, and we were very happy to receive them all. Debbie's card does rock, but so does yours, and so does everybody else's. All right, we have a winner for one of the cards that I made at my last live, which was on Tuesday, and I think I put the winner's name in this card. I did. If you're here, just all you need to do is send me your address before Tuesday's live. The only reason I put time limits on these is because I don't want the administrative work of having to remember for weeks and weeks on that, a card needs to go out. So if you win it and you want it, just send me your address real quick to my email, preferably. Hi, Bev. And I will get it to you right away. So who is the winner of this card? And she gets to choose the 2 lines of ribbon or the 3. I think this is a new follower, Doreen. Doreen, congratulations. You just need to send me your address, and I will get whichever card you choose to you. Just tell me two lines of ribbon or 3. Okay. Remember, this is the prize for the month of April. It is that beautiful designer. Hi, Sonia. That beautiful designer series paper. And if you place an order with me this month, your name will automatically be put in a drawing to win this gorgeous 6x6. Okay, now what? All right, I'm going to ask you guys, since I put up such hype on this card, I'm just praying you're not disappointed. Do you want to see the card first, or do you want to know what I used to make the card first? You tell me real quick. Card first or items first? See card. Okay, Annie wants to see the card, so let's see the card. Eva does too, and those 2 girls, and Florence as well. All 3 of those ladies are in my downline. Debbie is my friend and customer, and they all want to see the card. Roseanne's in my downline. Very good. Okay, card first. Dun, 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 dun. All the big hype. I hope they like it. Here we go. Look at this card. Oh my gosh, you have to see it in person. Really, I think. Look at this little purse envelope, I'm calling. it. Look at the colors. Look at the designer series paper. Look at the dies. Look at the background. Oh my gosh. Look at the embellishments. I just love this card so much. It is springy. It's just like a little purse of bursts of sprinkle. Of a spring. Hi, Diane. Oh, good. I see that you guys like it. Darn, I don't have that die. This background one here, yes, that's the one that's going to retire. It's still available, but I wanted to show that. Thank you, Charlene. I'm glad you love it. I was telling the girls at my class on Friday that this card made my head explode. I love it so, so much. Every time I came out in my shop and saw it, it just brought me joy truly. A true Bev style, Patty says. Here's the inside. I always talk to you guys about either my cards either have a wow on the inside or a wow on the outside, and I definitely think that this wow is on the outside. So I am going to get started right now and show you how to make this, but remember, you're going to have this live to go back to watch. If you order this bundle from me, I'm going to send you the cutout layer piece. I'm going to send you the DSP so you can fold it as I'm going to teach you right now. I'm going to send you the white cardstock and the ribbon and the embellishments and I can't remember the colors names yet. Lemon Lolly cardstock and white cardstock to cut all of this out, so you can use it with your bundle when your bundle arrives, okay? So let's get started. Boho Blue. I got my retired order yesterday, and true Diane fashion. I can't read it all, but I'll read it later, Diane, and get back to you. Okay. Boho Blue. Everybody that knows me well knows I'm not a blue person. I am now. We had boho blue before, and I liked it then, but I think what the difference is, honestly, is these other colors that are going with it. So I'm taking 8.5 by 11 piece of a full sheet of boho blue cardstock, and I'm cutting it down portrait style at 4 1/4, so you have enough for 2 cards. I'm not going to cut this one up for my layer piece because I have that done already. And I'm going to leave this for another card. Get my chair out of my way. All right. Oh, and then I'm going to fold this card over. And you're going to need your bone folder, of course. So here's mine. To burnish the top of the card. Then I want you to wing it back. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. You love the blue as well. Oh, yes, I do. All right, so there's the card base. Then I have the same color, boho blue, cut down at 4 by 5 1/4. And that is where I'm using this die. It's from the Split Card Texture dies. I'll show you the other die that comes in the set right here. It's more of a floral design. Hey, Wanda. And I will give you the code in case you want to get that before they retire. I did check before this live about an hour and a half ago, and they are available. So there is their item number right there. Maybe I showed that too fast. There it is. Okay. Excuse me. The other thing you're going to need that's not a Stampin' Up! Item for this card is a pencil and a ruler. Don't let that scare you. It's real easy what I'm going to show you to do. All right, so let's go and cut everything out so I can have it ready, and we'll start with this die right here. Let me bring up my Big Boss. Okay, so I've got platform 2 on the Big Boss right there. Love the blue and yellow together. Oh my gosh, Charlene, and the white behind it. Well, I let you guys touch and feel just the daisies, didn't I, on Friday? The thickness of these dies, it's 3 dies put together on those daisies on this card. And well, I'll show you in a minute. And it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to line this up with a little bit border on the side and the top. I'm going to tape it down just so it doesn't move on me when I go through my machine. Okay, let's see. I've got a little bow in this acrylic, so that's why I'm afraid it might move. All right, so let's go through this one. Now on this die, I like to go up and back because it has, you know, it's pretty detailed. It has a lot of little squares and some slight rectangles, and I want to make sure that it cuts out so I don't have to spend a lot of time punching those out. Okay, so it looks like it did a good job on that. See how beautiful this is? We'll take the pieces out and keep going right now, though. All right, now I need a piece of white cardstock. And this is now with the Cheerful dies. And this one die is 3 daisies and leaves. And I have a little trick on how to get the leaves green because we're cutting everything out in white. So I didn't want white leaves. I wanted green leaves. Oh, another thing I want to tell you is Lemon Lime Twist, a new color, and Parakeet Party are really, really close. So if you're saying, you know, I want that Lemon Lime Twist really bad, but you already have Parakeet Party, I would just stick with the Parakeet Party for now and maybe get Lemon Lime Twist at another time if there's a lot of things you want. They're really close. They look a lot alike. So just so you know that. I already cut out these little guys. Hi, Barbara. And I already cut out the tag. So I'm not going to do that. But now I'm going to go to my lemon lolly. And I'm going to cut out, let's see here, the big one, this one, this one, this one. I keep losing that little guy and now he's gone again. Okay, before I freak out, oh dear. I keep losing the little yellow one that goes, there it is, it sticks to the bottom. This one, I keep losing this one. It sticks to the bottom of my magnet. Phew, all right. So I'm gonna cut all of these out in the lemon lolly. Okay. So this large one, these are all for the top layers. These are all for the bottom layers. So I have that one, and this one. I knew there was one missing. And this one. Okay, so it's okay if these move because there's no image underneath them, so I don't need to tape those all down. I just need to make sure that they're on the cardstock. All right, let's go through. Oh, my heart. I don't know what I'm going to do about that die. It's the second time I've freaked out thinking I've lost it. All right, that should only take a one-time through. So I'm going to throw these all back in my magnetic bowl. Okay, so I've cut out bottom layers, top layers, the background paper. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? These all out. Okay. And then here's what I call the back bases. So it's nice that you can throw them all on at once. And I already cut out the label. I think I told you that, so I don't have to cut that out. All right. So let's get our pieces punched out here. And if they don't come out really, really easy, just take your pick tool and kind of bend like this back and forth, and then they will come out very easily. But I would run this, like I said, up and back just to make sure it cut well. And then, oh, you're not late. We're just getting started here, Cookie, so you're good. I'm just starting the background, the layer piece on the card. I thought about cutting this one out in advance because it does take a minute to get all these little pieces out, but then I wanted to show it to you because it is retiring, and if you want it, I wanted to show you how it works. And this one, this die, I categorize it as a die that just transforms whatever card you're making. It just transforms like crazy. I think it's absolutely stunning. The split and the shapes of these squares and rectangles together. Okay, this part here is a little tight, so let me get these out. Hey, Rosemary, I got your catalog out waiting for you, dear. So whenever you can come by. Actually, we went out today. Where were we going? Oh, we were going to church. And Ken went away. I would have, you know how men drive a different direction, different way to someplace? If you were driving, you would go a totally different way. Well, we passed right by your house. Now, I would have never passed right by your house, Rosemary, to go to the church we were going to. And so if I knew he was going to do that, I didn't cut this one all the way. I would have taken the catalog and just dropped it off to you. Okay, this one's going to take a minute to get out. I'm going to be careful, though, because I don't want to rip it. Okay, there we go. Okay, look at all those little pieces. And you can use those for confetti if you'd like. All right, so let's go to the card base. And so see how pretty this is already. I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to use my bone folder again. Okay. See how that just transformed that card base just like that. Now whatever you add is absolutely gorgeous. The other thing I like about it so much is that the width on the top and the bottom allows you to have the space for your glue, so you can get that on there pretty easily. And I don't have to put glue on all those little lines that outline this, you know, all of these lines, all the grid lines. I don't have to put glue there because this is enough on the front, top, and the side. And then this is enough space here where it will hold very well. Okay, let's open up and set her down. There we go. You're welcome. Okay, so now I told you I had a little trick to make these leaves green, so let's do that next. I am going to work with the lemon lime twist. And I am going to take my pick tool and punch this little guy out. Oh, there's some more pieces that need to come out. So like I said, if you order this from me, I'm going to send you the white cardstock so you can put your die on it and cut this out. I'm going to send you the lemon lolly, come on, Bev, lemon lolly cardstock so you can cut all those out, and the DSP so you can make the little purse that I'm going to put these in. and the boho blue cardstock for the card base and layer piece, the ribbon, the embellishments, everything you need to make this card. Okay. Hi, Debbie. I know, I love this lattice die too. Okay, so let's take a piece of a Post-it note and let's put the sticky end over the daisies to protect the daisies. And then we're going to take a dauber. Closed up my ink like a silly person. And we're going to ink up the dauber and just tap right onto the leaves. And we are protecting the daisies, and so they will stay white. Hey, Kim, glad you came. All right. Then you're just going to carefully pull off your Post-it notes. And you've got white daisies with green leaves and green stem. Okay, so now look what happens. Now, on these daisies, there's 3 little petals. On this one, there's 3 little petals. So on the big base background, you look for the 3 little petals as well. And then you can line it up easy. Look at that, how it changes. Oh, all right, so where's the 3 little petals? Right there. So look at that. And then this one is obvious. So look at that. Okay, so Bev, how do we get glue all over this for these to stay on? Well, these images are wide enough and big enough that you can just go directly from your bottle of glue and rub the nose applicator on to where the glue comes out to put the cardstock on behind here. So that's not a problem, but I'm going to show you what I would do for these because they're narrower and thinner. Sorry if I'm, hi Karen. Sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm looking down at my project, so I will answer you if I see them in real time, but if I don't, I will comment back to you when I watch the replay. Okay, that should be good. All right, now I don't have any glue on the leaves, and so I feel comfortable grabbing it in that area and in the middle of the flowers. Okay, I don't want to get my fingers all full of glue. So I am going to do that. Okay, let me get my silicone mat. All right, now I'm going to look for the 3 little again and set it right down. The 3 little petals to match the 3 little petals and set it down again. Okay, now this one. Hi Margot, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And there we go. This. All right. Now this is the front. They have details on them. So there's the front. So I'm going to turn it over to the back. These are all the front. So I'm going to turn them over to the back. And I am going to put glue on my silicone mat. And I am going to take a little piece of cardstock as an applicator and just place it on here because I don't want to use the Tombow glue applicator and have too much glue come out and not have too much on here. Okay, So that you can use sponges to do this as well, but I don't like how they get hard and then I can't, you know, really use them again, so I don't do that. But a lot of people do. Then one more. But I like to just use the, you know, get in your trash and get a scrap piece of cardstock and then just throw it away when you're done. Okay, the 3 smallest ones are right there, I think. And there we go. Good. I'm glad you like that tip, Carol. Okay. All right. So now, look what we've got here so far. Aren't those colors amazing? I know it's chilly here in Tracy too. I've got my heater on in here. It's crazy. All right. So we have a piece of 6x6 designer series paper. Didn't come that way. It's a 12 by 12 and it's in the, I know, Kim, I know, I love the colors. It's in the suite, page 111, Fresh as a Daisy. It comes in 12 by 12, but I used this pattern right here, but I used the boho blue because the whole theme here is boho blue and lolly, lemon lolly and white, and then the I use Parakeet Party and Lemon Lime Twist. Okay, so here is, I cut the 12 by 12 down into 6 by 6. All right, so I'm going to turn it to make the square into a diamond shape. Excuse me. And then I'm going to take the ruler I talked about. And I don't expect you to see this on camera because it's probably hard to see. And I am lining up the top and the bottom of my ruler to the points of the cardstock or the designer series paper, and I'm drawing a line. You don't have to draw it all the way down. You can draw it just partially way down. I put it about down to here, or maybe even the middle, and you can stop. We just need it. Well, that's not true. Let's do the whole thing. I don't want to. No, I don't. I want you to do the whole thing because I don't want you to mess up. Okay, so we're going to go the whole way down. Okay. So this is a little origami. I know I like the backside too. That's the hard part. But this is easy, and you're going to have me on this live so you can watch it over and over again, and each time you want to make this card, you can do it. Now what I do is I hold the tip of the DSP there, and then I grab this and I fold it over to the straight edge meeting that line I drew. And take your time and try to get this very point like this. Take your time. Don't rush with this. I'm going to take my time here, even though I'm super anxious to show you guys how to do this and excited. Now I'm going to turn it where the point is away from me. It's just easier for me to do it that way. I'm holding the point and I'm folding this over to meet the first one, which is also meeting the line that I drew. So I'm going to meet these two guys up, taking my time. Okay, and then burnish. All right, so we've got this now. We're done with the ruler, and we're done with the pencil. At this point, if you want to take your eraser and erase this line that you made, you can. Or if you made it really, really light and it's not visible on the pattern that you've got showing, then you're okay. But we're going to have stuff, it's going to be in the back anyway, so I'm just erasing it just in case. All right, so now we're going to take the bottom, this tip here, and we're going to fold it up, and I would say 3 3/4 of the way up. So right about here. I'm going to bend it right about here, up like this. The main thing is, ladies, to have a triangle point over this line, okay? So, and to be as straight as you can. So if you use your grid paper at this point right here, you've got this straight line that I'm following, and I'm going to burnish again. Designer Series paper is thin, but it's not that thin, so we need to do our burnishing. Okay, now you're going to fold this over, and we're going to put a mini glue dot there in a minute to hold it down good, but I'm just going to fold it over for now. Okay, now we're going to take this here, we're almost done, and we're just going to hold the tip again, and we're going to fold it over to me. Kind of reminds me of, did you used to fold your baby's diapers like this, or am I the only old one here today? Remember this cute shape instead of the regular way to fold diapers? That's what it reminded me of anyway. And the same on the other side. Okay. Burnish. Annie's laughing at me. Okay, so now we're going to fold this over. And look, we've got this cute little envelope. Let's try to get it straight. Got mine a little bit off to the right. Okay. All right. And but that's not the item. Reminds me of the butterfly. Oh, yeah, Lori, kind of like the butterflies. So now we open this up, and we open this up, and you pull this open, and you just push in this middle guy. Just push it in. This thrills me to no end because it makes a deeper pocket that you can put things in like this. See that? How deep that is? So I love it. So let me put the mini glue dot there. Yay, I see hearts. You can do this, ladies. You can watch me a couple of times and then you'll have it, and you'll be making these all the time. I'm going to put 2 mini glue dots here just because I want to make sure this little guy stays closed. Stephanie says, love the daisies, love the blue. This is really cute. Oh, thank you. All right, so now I'm just pinching, and those mini glue dots are going to hold this like this. Now here's a kicker. This is not for the card, but I want to show you another idea I came up with. I'm going to burnish right here and right here, and then I'm going to fold up the tip just a little bit. So if you're having company, say you invite me over for cookies and tea or dinner, or you invite me over just so we can have coffee and talk, you can make these little holders as nameplates, placements at your table. Isn't that cute? But then add your daisies and set this puppy with some Beverlee or Lori or Susan or whoever's there, and the ribbon and everything, and put that at their plate. They will love you forever. All right, so let's get, but I'm using it on my card, remember. So see, I'm using it on my card. I'm just thrilled that it fit on a card so nicely. You could put money in here. You could put a gift card in here. You could put, you know, whatever you want in there if you wanted to, if you were going to hand it and not make it too thick for the mail. Okay, so, okay, Bev, calm down. They know you love it already. You've told them a zillion times. Let's get our ribbon, which is 16 inches long. Cut it off instead of doing it on the spool. This is that 2-pack combo ribbon. This is the code. You also get that beautiful pastel pink in it, and this one's got little dots on it, and this one's got lines. Beautiful, both of them. Okay, so we're going to bring this around. Thank you, guys. And you don't want to tie this really, really tight, because part of the beauty of this is the gusset sides. So we don't want to tie this bow so tight that you make this envelope flat. You still want the little gussets to poke out a little bit. Okay, so let's make that bow a little bit smaller. So you probably could use 15 or 14.5 inches. My ribbon scissors are not at my desk, so I'm using regular ones. Okay, and then I have my tag right there. And I use this shimmery white paper just because this is so stinking pretty. And again, it's retiring. And so I want you to get it before it's all gone. And I'm going to use the same color ink. So what you could do is you could take some 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper of your choice. Cut it in 4s, so everything is 6 by 6, and then fold up your little envelopes and have them ready. So the next time you want to make 4 of these cards, your little envelopes are already done. Wishing you the brightest birthday. Okay, and then I'm going to get some dimensionals. Okay, I'm going to move this bow over, and it's okay if it goes off the envelope because it's going to be on the card still. And I'm going to take some dimensionals. Thank you for sharing, my friend. Appreciate that. And I'm going to put some dimensionals behind the tag. Pull up the paper, protective layer, and stick it down on the envelope. Now, they have these little notches right here, so you can strategically place this right by the knot if you'd like. I will on this one. Is that not adorable? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now let's take our daisies, and we're going to put the largest one in like that, and the littler one is off to the side, and this one's up at top. Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to, well, let me stick it in with my dimensionals. Let me do that. I run out of these things quick. Okay, so I am going to place this in the envelope. So the large one of the indentations is going to go right into the first little line gusset right there. So I'm going to place my finger where the dimensional should go to hold that down. You sprinkle to your whole group. Oh, I'm honored. Hello, whole group. Hi, Cookies group. All right, and then I'm going to swing this one back a little bit, but I want it to hold on just so it won't fall off. And I'm going to place another dimensional there and stick that one down. This one can just be loose and free. Do we like it? Now look at this when you set it at your placemat, if you use it for that, with my name on the front. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need these little sprigs here. They really made a difference. So we just want to pay attention that we don't get too far up here to go off the card, right? So we can just put a little bit of glue. I know they're thin, but they're going to go on the back of these wide bases. And I like a little bit of it to show through this hole too. So I'm going to hold it because I didn't let it set up. Okay. And then I want one to be in the front, so same thing. Let me put some glue on it and let it set up so it won't slip around on me. And where's my silicone mat again? Where did I put you? There you are. Okay, and then this one as well. Oops, see what happens? A lot of glue, but it's okay since it's going to go behind a solid base. All right, so the first one has set up enough. So I'll throw that one right in the front. And then press down on my little purse, my little envelope, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to hide too much of that darling daisy. All right, and this one's going to go back behind by the leaves. But again, it has a solid backing to get put up against. Okay. And so now I am just going to glue this guy down to the card. And I like how the inside of the designer series paper still shows. And a little attention to detail here. The bottom of the envelope is right to the bottom where the little decoration starts there on the lattice split. I love how only half of it has that split and this is more solid. I just think it's stunning. I like all the 3D in this. Okay, so now we take our beautiful same page, page 111, and back to our Take Your Pick tool. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. And you can decide, depending on where you put your bow and how big your bow is, you guys can decide where you want to put these adhesive back gems. I'm going to use one of each size. There's the tiny, and then there's the medium and the large. So I think that looks cute. It's like that. And you cannot tell me that whoever you walked up to and said happy birthday to with this in your hand or in the mail, they would not be flabbergasted and call you Martha Stewart of Martha Stewart's, right? I think so. I know. Would you like to receive it? Would you, if you think you would like to receive it, then your friends are going to like to receive it because they're your friends because they have similar taste as you do. All right, here's the daisy in the stamp set. Simple Simon. Stamp it down. Take the center. I'm not even going to change colors, but you could. Take the leaves. Such a beautiful card. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Debbie's agreeing with a Mother's Day card. Oh, dang it. I was going to give my mother-in-law that one I already made. It is a beautiful Mother's Day card. Yes, yes, you're right. Oh, dear. Well, that's okay. They're worth it. All right, so let's put this the liner piece inside, and you can decorate your envelopes. I see that I think that the white envelopes are low inventory right now. I think that's what I just read a little while ago. So if you need white envelopes, you might want to go grab that up when you get these dies. And I will give you the bundle number 161297. The split card texture dies again, 159162. Look at this card, girls. Do you need my address? Debbie. Oh, Diane wants you to send her a card, Debbie, it sounds like. Okay, so I hope you love this as much as I do. I hope I'm letting the camera show you. I hope the camera shows through all of this. If you live in town and you want to see it up close and you want to touch and feel free to come visit and say hi. And you can look at this card. I think it's absolutely adorable. So please pick me for the winner. I think that's what you're saying here, Kathleen, for the drawing next week so I can win this card. Yeah, somebody's going to win this card. And then remember, if you order from me using the May host code that I give out for this card, I'm going to give a specific one out for this card only, then I will send you everything except for this. I can send you the label, the paper and everything, but you can cut them out yourselves. But I cannot stamp it for you because that's against Stampin' Up rules. Okay? So I can't stamp the inside either, but I will send you the liner. But you'll have the stamps and the dies, and then you have your inks, and you can do it how you would like. All right. I don't know if I missed any questions. If I did, I apologize. I will look and watch this replay in a minute. And when I watch it, if you have questions that I didn't see during this live, I will type in the answers to you. I appreciate you all. Now, don't you forget to come back and visit me on Tuesday at 2. I have another pretty, pretty card with this stinking set. I do. All right, ladies. Take care. God bless.